Hello guys, how are you? Hi Artisan, hi Vidog. How are you doing today? Hello friends, hello. We are going to repeat a bit of Saemisch today and then add some new lines, and Leningrad variation is a new one for today. Yeah, do you like the Santa? How do you feel about repetition? Because I feel like this has been a long time since our last lesson, Santa in the center, right? This is a new year time. So I feel like I need to repeat it, for myself at least. My memorization not that good to remember it after one time. So probably some of you at least would need it too. We're not going through all lines, but some of them, just main lines. I'm gonna repeat that. Oh, you're going to the cinema to see Avatar. I watched that. I didn't like it. I hope you will like it. I didn't like the second one as well, so maybe this is just not my movie. If you liked part 2, maybe you will enjoy part 3 too. Speeches, hello, hello. Hi, long time no see. Yeah, like 12 hours. There is a Diana Mats movie. No, I'm talking about Avatar. I didn't like it. Yeah, so you don't remember the basics and the first moves. That's why we need to remember to repeat it. I feel the same, I need to repeat it too. You didn't even like part 1. I liked part 1. I'm talking about Avatar, not Saemisch part 1. And maybe because I was young, it was something new, I really enjoyed part 1. And then I expected much more from part 2. It's Avatar. You haven't seen any of those movies? Oh wow. Well, for myself it's worth to watch part 1 Avatar. Part 2 and part 3 are too long and nothing new. would play Diana on the darts. Yeah. Do you have a scenario? Alright guys, let's start. So Saemisch at first, we will repeat it, and Saemisch, it was a first variation which is one of the main lines. So if we repeat that and you will remember this line, you are totally fine if you don't remember our first analysis, because there was some sidelines which you unlikely will play ever. So Saemisch. d4, knight f6, c4, e6, knight c3, bishop b4, and a3, bishop takes, pawn takes. Here we go, and I'm gonna share the link with you. You can follow the lines with me, with the board, if you wish. If I can share it. I had some troubles to log in yesterday. Yep. Okay, 1 second. You will not see the board right now. You will see my Twitch. Okay. Now you have to link. I pinned it, and YouTube, 1 second, will share the link too. Okay. So c5, our move here. And first possible answer is f3, knight c6, and e4. So I'm gonna remind you, we traded our dark square bishop, and our opponent has a bishop pair. That means we're not going to trade pawns. This is not our interest. We are going to close this position to block these double pawns, and we will play against weaknesses, something like pawn on c4, It can be our normal plan, something like that. Knight a5, b6, bishop a6 to press the c4 pawn. And our opponent will be happy to trade these pawns, open up the position, activate his bishops. And this is basic strategy about this opening this system and this pawn structure. But some concrete moves we should learn and should remember. But if you understand what to do in general, you can play this position already. Definitely someone. Hello, I'm good. And how are you? Life is too short to watch all those movies. True. I've never seen the classroom feature. You can use the evaluation there. You can save it for yourself. You can save the link and go back and rewatch these lines to analyze if you wish. It's just easier. You don't need to put all those lines. I will show you. Do not need to spend any extra time, so you can just use this link. It makes our life much easier. Alright, after e4, d6. This move makes sense in general too, because we don't have this dark squared bishop. In general, as a pattern, we put our pawns on the dark squares to play against this bishop, to block it. If we put our pawns on the light squares, we block our bishop and we release this one. So we don't need that. Okay, and after d6, white can play d5, then knight a5. This is a normal place for our knight. Bishop d3, b6, and there is a mistake f4 which we overviewed last time. Okay, let's rewatch it. After f4, which is too early for white, we can take it on d5. Pawn takes and c4. Bishop b1, bishop g4. Okay, and black has an advantage here. We're gonna stop right here. We cannot remember everything, but if you have an advantage from the start, 13 moves is more than enough. Just play this position. Okay, after f4 we have this option. After knight e2, this is better for white compared to f4. We have lots of options here, or slightly better as well. Bishop a6 looks natural, and this is easier to remember. Castle, for example. And a question for you: why don't we take this pawn? An easy question, but it's better to remember. Gokul, hello. Relaxing Cuban music. Yeah, did you like it? Gokul, Happy New Year. This is not the first stream of 2026. Yesterday was the first stream of 2026. Definitely someone you are tired. Why? Because of Saemisch system? Found wanting. Good morning, good morning. Rodrigo Oliveira. Hello. First time chat, guys. You guess everyone knows the answer. Yeah, of course. But repetition is good, always. So you can just miss some of your pieces. After bishop takes, knight takes, then queen a4, double attack. Don't miss your pieces like that. Okay, and here queen e7. Why queen e7? Why not d7? Why we need our queen on e7? Interesting. Okay, because we need this square for the knight. That's why queen e7. Queen e7, then knight d7 is our plan. Bishop g5. And queenside castle. And we are fine here too. Possible line is f4, h6, bishop takes, queen takes. Our opponent has no bishop player anymore. Bad pawn structure. So we are a bit better here. Okay. Let's move on. We have also knight e2 instead of d5. Then b6, or normal move as well. Knight g3 castle. And still d5. Again, knight a5, bishop d3, bishop a6, queen e2. And there is a good move, we should remember knight d7. But if you remember all these ideas as ideas, then you can find it easily. f4 because of this square, and e5. Still pawn takes d5, pawn takes d5. Straight and c4. This is also our main idea here. We usually push this pawn to c4 and knight b3. Developing our pieces. So not queen. Castle and knight d to c5. I love these knights. And after bishop e3, knight takes, and queen e7. Black is slightly better as well. But it's almost equal. Goku, I'm happy you're back. Frank, Happy New Year. Are we learning the Nimzo-Indian today? Can it really be a secret weapon for black? It can be a good weapon for black. I would say any opening is good if you learned it very well. Even theoretically bad openings work if you know them. But Nimzo-Indian is a good opening from the start. So if you learn it, if you know it very well, it will work for you. I'll make you with this opening, just wait. Yeah, okay. It was it was 92 8 move. The other move 8 is bishop e3. b6 again, a normal move for us already. Bishop d3, knight a5, knight e2, bishop a6, knight g3 and queen c7. There is a difference. We put our queen on c7 instead of e7. Okay, let's think why c7 here and queen e7 we played. We played it. Give me find it. Where is this line? Yeah, it was here. Why queen e7 this time and queen c7 in this position. So yeah, this pawn on d5. We protected e6 square, we can take it back with the queen. And in this case, we are threatening to take on d4 and grab that pawn. We don't need any protection of this pawn right now. And probably we want our opponent to play d5 by threatening this trade. Yeah, it seems like a logical answer. What do you think, guys? Queen e7, bishop g5 problem. This is not a problem. Queen e7, or you mean here? Queen e7, also not. Bishop g5, we'll just play h6. Here it wasn't a problem. After h6, bishop takes, queen takes. We are fine. What if bishop doesn't take? So bishop h4. Oh, actually this is important. g5. And if pawn takes, what would you do? There is a question for you. g5 was the only move to have an advantage. Speed chess, knight g4. Yeah, g5 and knight g4 split chess. Did you know that? Line. Knight g4. We're threatening to go here. We're threatening to take it back. Black is better. After bishop g4, we have to remember this move g5. Okay, let's go back. Move 8. Bishop e3. b6 is easy because you are protecting c5 pawn. Knight a5 is easy too. Bishop a6 and queen c7. The difference because of d5 pawn. No need protection of e6 and a threat here. Okay. Castle, castle. And f4. Now we take this pawn. Then f5. Bishop d3, queen d3. Yeah, we're trying to trade our queens. We're a pawn up, but our king is a bit weak, can be dangerous. There is a threat bishop g5. and that's why we need to play h6 to control that square. But I wish to warn you about such moves. Usually it can be dangerous for your king to move your pawns when your opponent is gonna attack your king. Usually we don't move our pawns, but in this case we need to control that square, so we need to move our pawn. Pawn takes. Nope, not this move. It's just a computer move, and in the real game between grandmasters, Queen h1, King h1 was played, and Queen b3. Queen to e5. Now it looks fine. I still want to trade. Okay, and they just played a draw. That could be a good result. If you don't want a draw, what else can we do? Let's see, c4. Could work. Okay. Any questions about this line? No questions about this position, right? Okay. We watched f3. Now let's have a look at e3 move. b6 here. Bishop b7. Knight c6, knight e2. Castle. And e4. Okay, white lost a tempo on e3, e4 because in the previous position they played f3 and e4 already. But we played bishop b7. So actually, after knight a5, bishop a6, in some cases it's going to be the same position. Okay, e4. And there is a good move for black. Try to find it, guys. Small task for you. What would you do here? Try to practice it and maybe memorize if you watched the previous stream or you were online with us. Can you remember this move? I will be back in 1 second. Try to think about the move. I need some tea, sorry.
Just one road to take. It's growing up over with green. So easy to drive on, but not what it seems. The poison is spilling upstream, and it's taking out every living thing. Every living thing. Who told you that you were no good? There's no use in trying, and even if you could, it wouldn't come out like it should. This stubborn kudzu just covers these words. Could you listen to somebody else? Will you only drink from the thoughts of yourself? Are you under the canopy spell? You dig in your heels and spread the
And here back. Take your time, we'll pretend to be patient. Thank you. You're so kind to me. Okay. Do you have any ideas? Can you remember? You believe it's 97. I see. Phew! Happy New Year! Hi! Long time no see. How have you been? Thanks for following. Sky Dolce, so Dolce. Thank you. Home in Syria. Hello. Good, enjoying a long break over the Christmas. Yeah, sounds good. Did you have a good time? Christmas and New Year? Okay guys, I see some of your ideas is knight e7, but there is at red bishop g5. So one more pattern. This square on g5 can be weak in Saemisch system, so try to pay attention to it, try to remember it. And there are two moves actually. First one is the best one, knight e8 or h6 again. We are going to play knight e8. Castle. Knight a5. Pawn takes. Pawn takes and bishop f4. d6. e5, we take it, and bishop a6. The evaluation is equal. But white achieved something. White opened up the position a bit. Their bishops are active. Our knight is not that good. We have to fix it in the near future. But we're kinda up a pawn, because these pawns, we can count it as one. So we have our compensation. Our opponent has active pieces. We need to understand we will defend against active pieces, and after we defend and stabilize our position, then we can pretend on a good endgame or something else to win a pawn. So after bishop a6, queen c2, knight c4. Well, knight takes e5. This is temporary sacrifice. If bishop e4, we can play f5. And the bishop has no squares to go. White has to play f4. Knight g4. And 93, we are winning our exchange back. Rook d8, it's equal. Probably we will play king g8 at some point. Don't like this king on h file. To remove this pin, we have knight b7. Yeah, it's just equal. Of course, you don't have to learn 24 moves. And again, this is very unlikely you will play this position, this exact position. But to overview and to refresh ideas in mind, this is good for us, because I don't remember if we watched this position till the end. Probably we haven't finished. We didn't finish Saemisch. I guess so. So one more time, and for myself too. I have a bad memory. b6 here. Okay, I'm trying to understand if f3 we play knight c6, not b6. Why? 3b6. Why not knight c6? because because we need to put our bishop on b7 to attack g2 square to provoke f3, and only then we play knight c6. And after f3 there is no need to put your bishop to b7 anymore. That's why we play knight c6. King Official, hello. How's the study going? We are repeating Saemisch system and adding a few more moves, and then we're going to learn a new system, Leningrad system. Against f3, isn't it d5, b6? This is possible to play d5, but I decided to learn c5 line. They're equal, c5, d5. It's possible to play both. I'm following a book by Lysenko, so he spent one tempo playing e3 so we can develop. It also makes sense. He didn't, and we develop. He could go f3 directly e4. Yeah, it also makes sense. Alright, one more time. b6 here, then bishop b7, and only then knight c6. After e4, remember this move, knight e8, and standard ideas, knight a5, d6, and bishop a6. Okay, that's it for Saemisch system. And the new one. Leningrad system after bishop b4, if not a3, but bishop g5. Pasky and Korchnoi developed this move, bishop g5 mostly, and that's why we call it Leningrad system nowadays. Pros and cons. An active bishop, of course, white pinned our knight, and it creates some difficulties for black, but also this bishop has to be a protector of the queen side. And when this bishop on g5, our counterplay will be based on this thing. This bishop is far away from the queen side. So c5 again. d5. And h6. You mostly play d5 lines in Nimzo, because if they try to play knight f3 of these bishop g5 lines, you're happy to switch to Ragozin. Do you think Ragozin is a good opening for black? I didn't feel comfortable enough playing Ragozin. The problem was, or black has not much options, and my opponents could prepare very well and know what to do, or just some simple positions where I need to win against someone and I can't really win because there are no options, or it's really hard. So I didn't enjoy Ragozin. Yeah. I can agree. Those are a bit predictable. Sure. Okay. After h6, we will have a look at bishop h4 first. g5. And knight e4. And here we can see the queen side weakness and there is no protector, this bishop on g3 is away, you cannot help knight. Okay, there are lots of moves. Main ideas are queen c2, queen d3 and bishop e5. And we have to learn them all. So let's start with queen d3. Bishop takes, pawn takes, and f5. What do you think about this position? Do you like this position for black? Cheers! Crazy joins. Or join CJ. First time chat. Is this your first time as well here on my channel? One mistake, black falls apart. I disagree. No, so it 2 months ago, I see. I like this position, this black. If I have a choice, I would play black here with black, not with white. Are you a professional chess player? Yes. Well, to say more honest, I'm a professional chess coach, not really a chess player anymore. But yeah, I play on streams. I don't play lots of tournaments. Prove me wrong. Looks good for black. Yeah, it looks good for me too. I feel like black has to be precise because of the overextension. Also, you wouldn't really want to castle either way. Maybe we don't need to castle here. not necessary. Semi-professional. As a chess player, yeah, I'm semi-professional, and as a chess coach, I am a professional chess coach. Okay, let's move on again. After f5, f3. Knight takes, pawn takes, and queen f6. F4. There is another option, knight h3, but after f4, white is preparing for knight f3. g4. And king d2. We have seen similar moves before, something like king a7. You can rewatch the previous stream with Saemisch system, part 1. There was a nice position with our king in the center. And here, king d2, a strong move. The center is closed, so it's possible to play such moves. Are you going to play an event soon? I don't know. No. I don't have such plans. I'm planning to record new videos, game analysis with strong chess players. Actually, guys, don't miss a chance to win this book. There is a video in my YouTube with Zhenya. He is a very strong grandmaster, 2600 plus. And he was world chess champion under 20 a few years ago. We analyzed the game together, we played the game, and there is a review from both of us on this book. And if you comment this video, leave a comment 8 words and more, and in the next video I will record and I will choose one winner randomly, and I will send you this book with our signs and wishes for you from me and Zhenya. We signed it. don't miss this opportunity. You don't have to do anything, just a comment. And of course you will support my channel, which I really appreciate. So I'm trying my best to develop it. I really need your support. And the Diana Matz book opening soon. Maybe, who knows? Anything special? Nothing special, just everything you would like to write. You can tell about your day. I don't know. It's just important for the system. 8 words or more, and it will promote my channel. So no need special words. Okay. King d2, d6 here, e4. It looks crazy with this king on d2. Open up the center. But our king is no better than this one. Okay, and black to move. Try to find this move, guys. King's move. It can be a castle, it can be somewhere else. Artisan, king f8, king official, king d8. Okay, Code Chess, hello. Castle. Okay, it's king d8. The safest place. This is a crazy opening. E5. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. One takes e5, one takes e5, queen e5, check. King c7. Rook e1 and queen d6. We trade. Okay, we trade. Bishop takes and knight f4. This is equal. Bishop back. Instead of knight g6, there is knight d5, but king d6 here. We're okay. Don't go back. Don't be afraid, because this is an endgame. So put your king on d6. Oh wow! All right, it was queen d3. I'm gonna show you it one more time. After bishop g5, we play c5, then h6, g5 here, knight e4, and if queen d3, so we have queen c2, bishop e5, and queen d3. If queen d3, bishop takes c3 and f5. Indeed. And it's equal here. Indeed, is safe. The author says King D8 is the safest place for our king. We don't have much time to analyze why and compare every move. Why not e7? Why not castle? Why not? But we are talking about c7, probably not d8. So c7 square looks much better. And to castle, there are lots of weak squares, lots of diagonals which we cannot protect. On c7 we have a decent protection for our king. We can put some pieces here, this pawn here, if we need to. So we're talking about c7 square, not d8. This is temporary. Just need to go through d file. Maori, hello. All good. Yes. How are you? Course 2023. Hello. D1. There is more pawns queen side. Yes. RN FM, maybe you are asking me if I am an FM. I am a national master, not FIDE master. Which rating is this opening for? This works for everyone, even you are a beginner or a top grandmaster. For beginners, you don't have to learn that much, so you can just watch my streams and enjoy the company, but you don't have to learn all this stuff like 20 moves. You don't need that, but try to memorize some basic ideas. Try to remember first 5 moves, each line, first 6. Try to understand ideas I'm talking about. If you are a professional chess player, this is a really good opening for you. That's why I learned it myself. The idea was I started to learn this opening for myself and I share it with you, and we learn it together, because I feel like I need to change my opening to switch it on something more I don't know, decent. Something more serious. As a beginner, just don't hang your pieces up. True, but if as a beginner you've learned 5 moves, why not? But probably as a beginner you won't meet this opening. D4 is not popular for beginners. Your opponent will not know any theory. This is also true. Okay. We watched Queen D3. Let's learn one more move. Let's say Bishop E5. And this is going to be enough new information for today. And next time we will repeat, we will add some new lines, new moves, dive deeper into Queen D3 and Bishop E5, and we will add a Queen C2 move. So after Bishop G5 here, a5, d5, h6, g5, knight e4, and 3 options. Queen d3, bishop e5. We'll watch it now. And next time queen c2 and some additional lines after queen d3 and bishop a5. Alright, bishop e5, castle here. Our next move is going to be e6. It's our idea. If rook c1, d6. F3 pawn takes. We have an advantage, but it's not easy to evaluate, even for me. Maybe for you it's easier. I don't know. Pawn takes. And after we take on d5, if our opponent plays c takes d5, we go with c4. If he plays e takes d5, we go with e4. Okay, our pieces are better. We have a bishop pair, we have center, we have space. These pieces are not developed. The only problem is our king, but I can't see how white could develop their attack. They have no active pieces for this. Do not allow white queen to go to h5. King d2. Again, this move. Yeah, our next move is king g7. And our king is fine. You can always go with rook h8, develop your bishop, maybe develop your bishop first and then rook h8 to connect your rooks. Your king is safe. What's your thoughts about openings like the Halloween and the Line Gambits? I'm not sure what is Halloween Gambit. But Gambits are fun. I love Gambits. Teaching 3 of my granddaughters chess for 14 months now. No theory yet, just watch and learn. This is good for kids. Do not learn theory from the start. They don't need it. They need just general rules, golden rules about openings. That's it. For adults, it's different. Thanks all, I have to go. Good afternoon. Have a nice day. Learning with you makes every opening fine. Thanks. This G5 looks like something I guess you will play. Yeah. Any top chess players played this G5 moves at least once. More than once in different openings. What's in pawn takes G5, and knight H3. Queen e5 or rook h8. And still rook h8 or bishop g7, just protect this pawn. Never, I repeat, never make a short castle with this pawn on g5. Again, I disagree. Chess is a concrete game, very concrete game, so here black has an advantage. Because of active pieces, it looks scary. Pawn on g5, you're king. But after bishop d7, rook h8, we're totally fine. And we have some other advantages, such as space, squares, outposts, active pieces. So don't concentrate, don't evaluate just your weakness. You have to evaluate the whole picture of this position. So the short castle was fine. Oh, I see. Halloween Gambit, it's Italian. But you take e5 midnight. Finally, I can see the advantage for black here. Okay. Let's go back. Bishop e5. Castle. Short castle with g5 pawn. If not rook c1. Rook c1 was not the best option. f3. Still d6. Pawn takes, pawn takes. And h4 straightforward. We can still take on d5. Yeah, let's do this first. Then pawn takes, but we don't play c4 here. Knight d7 now. Well, yeah, we have to be brave to play this position. But also, we need to remember, king g7, rook h8 usually solves all our problems. For example, queen c1 can be played. We have king g7 here, we have f6, knight f6, knight f6 looks like a bad move, the computer move. We're not gonna do that. King g7 is okay. f6, what about f6? I like king g7. Pawn takes, queen g5. If queen takes, we're slightly better. If knight f3, check here. What about this endgame? We're a bit better as well. It's close to equal, but it's not necessary to play with queens with such king, so this endgame is fine. Queen g3, the other option. Protect that pawn. Knight f6. If you want to play interesting chess, this position is for you. Queen g1, why not? Crazy stuff. It's equal, so if you want just to play such positions, I would go for it once at least. But I would prefer this endgame in a serious game. If I want to do not lose, if I want to win safe, I would go for queen c1 and analyze this position further. But queen g3 is also fun. Okay, this was about bishop e5. Bishop e5, castle on f3, d6. We have watched bishop e5 position and queen d3 position. Next time we're going to watch queen c2 position and to add additional lines after queen d3, bishop e5. Well, and that's it for today. That was lots of information to learn and to remember. I hope you can do that. You can save the link. You can rewatch all the lines. You can rewatch this stream, mostly on YouTube, on Twitch. It's gonna be for 3 days, I guess, or a bit more. But it will be saved on YouTube. Yeah, and 2 hours of theory. That's a lot. Can we play one of these positions? It will be a great disaster. And great fun as well. And even music just stopped playing. Okay guys, I'm gonna find the raid. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. I'll find the raid and I will see you next week on Friday and Saturday. And have a nice day, have a nice weekend. Bye bye.